stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream.
There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine. our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots who are just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love, all of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former interns tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
WTF Nation Radio
is in the house.
Broadcasting live. Break them off some. Motherfuckers of Veteran Center of Excellence this 16 October 2023. In the year of our dumpster fire, and holy sheep shit, Space Force is in the house. Damn. Did you see that?
Damn.
Fucking Space Force is damn. Seeing all the chats, Jackie, Kathy. Oh man, all the other we got some new peeps. Got Branko in there. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Got Alabama in there?
Yeah, dude. Alabama.
I used to live in Alabama, man.
I can't.
Huntsville, man. You know. If you know, you know.
Dude, Alabama to me is like Well, first off, they have an annoying theme song, "Sweet Home Alabama." I can't stand it. When I was attending several schools in Tennessee's, there I was pretty upset. The fact that every fucking song in a bar, especially when you go from Fort Novaso, formerly known as Fort Rucker, all the way down to fucking Panama City, it's "Sweet Home Alabama," and it's like deep in the heart of Texas. You know when you ever watch Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, when stars are bright, shining at night, and everyone goes the heart of Texas. It's the same thing with it's the same thing with fucking Alabama.
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama.
I got kicked out of a bar there my band got kicked out of a bar and banned from playing again because we started into Sweet Home Alabama and then I cut it. I was like, I'm just fucking with you guys. I hate that song. And then we started another shit and we got booed off stage, man. It was great.
There you go. See? Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying Alabama's bad. I just don't fucking, it's I don't know. Wasn't for me. We had this conversation already. So, anyways, wait, you were gone. Weren't you out doing some shit over the weekend before?
Last week before the last show, and then this week's just been a clusterfuck this last week was just a clusterfuck of being sick. Although I did hop on with your boy Radar.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's right. You did. But did you went on a business trip or something like that, and then you came back or doing whatever?
Puerto Rico.
That's right.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought back some kind of bug. I was sick as balls most of this week.
You didn't have a. You didn't go out and participate with fucking Mad Mike and CQ on their on their New York Comic Con.
I wasn't invited.
Bro, I was nervous. Not nervous. I was just anxious. I was just
Well, there's a lot going on. There's a lot.
I did at the time that was happening. It was at the same time we were supposed to have had our global jihad of rage, the rage of jihad or something like that. The jihad of excellence was supposed to kick off, and so then having members of the WTF Nation and having members of WTF Nation Radio there in that location in New York where all that shit was going on, all the protests. They weren't doing the protests, but they were participating in the Comic Con in the Javits Center. Right. And all that stuff was happening around. So I was like really fucking worried that I was like literally, CQ, what's going on? Hey, CQ, you guys good? Hey, checking the wires, checking everything. Cause these motherfuckers, so we got a hashtag fuck Hamas on all the socials right now. Cause fuck Hamas. We broadcast in the Middle East, by the way. We broadcast in Israel, as a matter of fact. So kick ass IDF. We all have our opinions and stuff like that, but we were supposed to have had a jihad, and holy fuck, I think it's slow rolling. I think it's like there's little incidences happening here and there.
I jihaded the shit out of the bathroom before I came on the show.
Oh man, jihad jokes are funny, I guess. Well, I will say this, that we posted a video on WTF Nation Radio, and it was making fun of Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
And Facebook fucking pulled it down. U.S. Army WTF Moments posted a making fun of Hamas meme, and it got pulled fucking down too.
You violated community guidelines. Were you bullying?
Were we bullying Hamas? Yes, we were bullying Hamas. I will say we were bullying Hamas.
Yeah.
And we got our shit fucking. Nemo was all, oh fuck, boss, are you? No. Nemo handles all the social, so
right.
So he was concerned that there was going to be some sort of some back and forth. And so I was like, nah, dude, you keep posting. Fuck Hamas, post whatever. I just feel that, hey, look, for being so fucking brave, straight ass bitches, they sure get butthurt on social media. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we got our video pulled. Main page got some memes pulled making fun of Hamas, and so
you can't have any fun these days.
Yeah, everyone's so sensitive. I didn't realize. That's one thing too. That's kind of fine. That's kind of funny. It's usually Hamas, the GOP, MAGAs. They get fucking sensitive when you post some shit on there. I'm not trying to say they're all compared to the same. I'm just saying that they get butthurt when you fucking post shit about, make memes about them. You got one group that wants to sue another group for posting shit and all that. But
you get to be some of the people with the loudest voices are the ones that are quickest to get the.
They're the quickest to get butthurt. I mean, obviously. Hamas can't be compared to all the other groups, even though there are a bunch of media pundits now that are saying that everybody's Hamas now. Everyone's like a comparable version in rhetoric, like Hamas. And I'm thinking, man, shut the fuck up.
Hamas is the new Nazi. Yeah, let's try it on. Let's see how it works.
yeah, exactly. Kids, do you like violence? Also, we already have Cause Jr., and you can't have two Cause Juniors, and this is the Cause will be the third. Everyone's saying he's my clone. Everyone's saying he's my kin.
Yeah.
So I don't know what
Phil started the Cause Jr. shit. Is all I know. Phil.
Oh yeah. See, that's not true. I'm getting a lot of feedback from the audience is that someone asked me if you were my little brother or were you like a nephew or something like that. You know,
listen to my last show on WTF Nation Radio.
Like you're not my kid, but you could be like somewhat, we could be related. So, so Hamas got butthurt. So our media, a lot of our stuff that we've been posting on our socials, we got fucking mass report. I'm like, shit, the fuck up, dude. So anyways, I was worried because we were at New York Comic Con, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna post up some. I don't want to fucking steal thunder from CQ because he's gonna talk all about it, I'm sure. Yeah. But let's see. Let me time for another window cap. So there we go. There's how cute. There's Mad Mike and CQ. So
they're a really cute couple.
They do the things. They do things and stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. Doing all the freaking whatever. This is just a little bit of a scoop of what you got, sneak peek from what CQ is going to be talking about. He's got a lot of fucking content about ready to come out, and so it looks pretty cool. You know, I'm happy. Like I said, I was fucking nervous. I was not nervous or on edge. I was just like, man, fucking the dudes. Man, I hope the dudes are doing good. There were some milestones that were to have happened, but I didn't care. Right. So CQ I'd be like, hey, CQ could do this. We're a bit busy, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm just happy you're responding back because I did not want to have any bad news, coming out of that area. So I'm glad he was able to come back and hit me up when we were
fantastic.
Yeah. So great time for the guys, and also WTF Nation and U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. So it's good shit. So, oh shit, I don't know, Spanky. You better talk to CQ. I don't know. Were we supposed to have brought in Lickies and Chewies back? I didn't know we were supposed to bring the goodies back.
Well,
my apologies. So anyways, so it didn't happen. So all the Y'all Qaidas and fucking Meal Team 6, the Gravy Seals. I shouldn't say that because I was kind of ready to. I was kind of like, come on, fuckers, come on. see what you're gonna find. See, I'll make you motherfuckers part of my Halloween decorations. I already got skeletons in the front of the house, so you know what I mean? I was like, bring it. So yeah, it was kind of weird, but also okay. So, the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces. Now, and this is a conversation here. Obviously, this is a news commentary and discussion, and I'm already seeing stuff in the how do I say this? Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to expose individuals that have provided us information about the current sentiment among the armed forces or among. But holy shit. That's let's put it this way. The individuals that were the loudest on slamming soldiers for talking about COVID and getting the Rona vax, the ones that were saying you need to, if your real leader would fucking get a vax, all that shit. Now a lot of them are hashtagging Free Palestine. And so now I'm like, did you like fucking decided to don't. Here's where it's going to get edgy now. It's the conversation of, can you talk about what's going on in Israel without violating anything and then not have somebody attack you for having a differing opinion, whatever? Because that right now is what I'm starting to see a ramp up of. I'm starting to see the ramp up of the those that say Free Palestine and the ones that say, Israel's committing atrocities, which, hey, I'm telling you what, man, fucking war sucks.
Yeah.
There's going to be casualties on both sides, on all sides, specifically when it comes to civilians and stuff. So, I mean, fuck. What'd you expect Israel to do? Just sit there and fucking take it and then, oh, sorry?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're going after an organization that specifically uses civilians as shields.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, dude? They use civilians, babies, and as a matter of fact, just as of this today, here's some of the I'm probably gonna get, since I've been death threatened before, this one I don't give a shit. That's some of the numbers of the key operatives of the Hamas terrorist organization, as posted by the Israel Defense Forces. The Israelis have posted this, and so there we go. So. I was like commander of Hamas, the assault company, commander of Hamas Southern District, the head of international relations office in Hamas. I didn't even know they had an interrelations office.
He obviously isn't skipping meals.
Yeah,
and the refugees.
Exactly. Well, we had another guy as a Ministry of Economy in the Gaza Strip, which I didn't know that there was a Ministry of Economy for that. I didn't know. Southern had commander of the Nukba Southern Khan. Youth Assault Company, and then the aerial Hamas area. So these are the guys that just recently, this is as of today. Let me look at the time they posted that. Posted at 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And so these are the dudes they took out so far. I'll be honest, keep fucking taking them out. Fuck them. Americans have been killed. Americans have been taken hostage. Along the fact that also civilians and specifically women and children and the elderly, there's already motherfuckers already shit talking about. I don't want to get in this big fucking internet fight, but Jesus fucking Christ, some people are just stupid with their fucking takes. They fucking individuals are demanding that there's evidence of dead infants. Individuals that are saying, oh well, I've got a degree in medical science, so. Why is that real blood? I mean, just little stupid fucking takes like that that you're like, bruh. I'm just like, some people don't even know how to read the room either.
Yeah.
They want to post some shit to be edgy, and then the next thing you're like, fucking really? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that are in different languages. I don't want to get busted with the sounds and the.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
I'm from, I don't know, I should gonna say from a morbid perspective, but just in general, like I'm really anxious to see how all this is gonna continue to ramp or fizzle like over the coming days / weeks. Like if this is gonna, because it could potentially go either way. It could potentially explode and then sizzle back down and be kind of whatever, or it could continue to escalate and become insanity. Like it just, I mean, it already is a type of insanity, don't get me wrong, but I just mean it has the potential to either explode and spread or kind of blow and then fizzle out again. I'm interested to see how the world players and how some of those things are going to kind of start filling out over the next few weeks as people start getting more opinionated and involved on the political side of things.
Not to mention the fact that Israel has already been striking targets outside of their area. They've been tired. And Iran's already said, "Hey, you better not do this." I'll be honest with you, Iran, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck. I almost feel like this is how much involvement do we have in? I first off want to get all of our hostages out. I really want to get our hostages out, and I really want to get our our casualties. The remains of Americans taken out either. The hotbed of controversy now within our politicians is that Governor DeSantis flew some fucking jets out and picked up some Americans. Corey Mills, I think his was a name, another representative. I think that's his name. Fucking went and got. I think that's. I want to get his fucking name wrong because there's isn't there like 2 Corey Mills in fucking Congress? I just want to make sure he went to go rescue. Americans. He got about 96. And then you have Nick Palmiciano. So there's a lot of, and here's my fucking frustration right here. There's a lot of chest bumping and all this other stuff of what they did or what they're not doing or who's not doing what. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm fucking tired of the fucking bickering. Just go fucking do something. I don't care if it's fucking DeSantis. I don't care if it's fucking Corey Mills. I don't care if it's a group of Americans I'll be honest with you, being involved in some operations and stuff where it has had those types of events where you're going not to rescue but to do like a non-combatant evacuation operation. Bro, I don't care. You know the first thing an American's going to do when they see you in body armor with an American flag on your chest? They're not going to look at your fucking political affiliation. They're not going to look at who you fucking voted for. Nor am I, or at the time, I'm not going to be looking at the same thing. Who did you vote for? Back in the day, I don't know. Did you vote for Obama? Or did you vote for?
Before we can get you out of here, you need to answer a few questions.
Yeah, executive screening here, and then all that stuff. So everyone's like breaking balls on other politicians that they should or should not be doing. And you got Corey Mills and you have Ron DeSantis. I don't know much about fucking Corey. I think they're both out of Florida. I think Corey Mills is out of Florida. Hey, I don't give a fuck. They're rescuing Americans. I don't care. I go get them. Rescue them. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I know some that are not from Florida that were there that were being pulled out as well. So that's what pisses me off. Is like, well, they only rescued Floridians. Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for sure? There's some individuals that work for these politicians that are not from the state. Does that make sense? Yeah. I guess I could fucking reveal some of this stuff. Both parties and recently have asked if I wanted to do some comms and some communication stuff for them.
Okay.
And so I'm not from their specific states, and that's about as far as I say, because I don't like discussing business stuff like that because it's also not professional either. But both members of both parties have asked me for, hey, you want to do some? I'm not from their states.
Right.
I'm not from their states at all. So it's not uncommon for individuals to not be from, for instance, like Florida, to work there for these individuals. So the way I see it, I don't see, well, he pulled out 96. He pulled out 96 Floridians, 14 Texans, and 5, but he left people from Connecticut there. That's not what they're doing.
I'd leave people from Connecticut, but that has nothing to do with politics. Fuck Connecticut.
Okay, bad example. I know. Like I said, but what I was saying though is that these individuals I'm looking at Americans like as Americans. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what our government is doing? Yeah, we'll evacuate out, but you're gonna have to sign a document, which I didn't know this was the case, but I guess this was back in the day. It's been in for a long time. They'll fly you out on a promissory note that you'll pay the government back.
Really?
You'll fill out this document that promised you will pay us back for bringing you home.
Huh.
And I'm like, dude, it's not, if you really want to fucking, how do I say this? If you want to win elections, it's bad optics for you to fucking ask to be paid. If that's the case, every single soldier that has rescued, think about it, like I just said before, you're rescuing. Yeah. Imagine you're rescuing. Again, those questions. Who did you vote for? And you imagine the battlefield going. There's battle raging, and you have some guy running up to you with a beard and a fucking flag on their fucking body armor, and they walk up. All right, hey, what's going on? Hey, real quick before you got in the bird, who'd you vote for? Are you a registered Republican or a registered Democrat? How much money you got?
Yeah.
What state are you from? According to these screening questions, if you can't pay us back, sorry, fucking leave them there. I would not give a fuck.
Which I can understand. Sending somebody bill if they're not supposed to be there and you have to get their asses out, sure. But if they're there in a legal or whatever manner, then that's insane to me. But
if they're there in a capacity to where, like, for instance, they're trying to get out.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a registered Democrat. I'm nobody. I'm politically homeless, Musa. I have beliefs that go on the left. I have beliefs that go on the right. I have conservative. I have left. Dude, man, come on, bro. You know me, Musa. You know we've had this conversation before. I'm politically homeless. Both fucking parties are fucked. That's my whole. You can't even create another party without somebody saying that's like MAGA. Oh, let's have a common sense party. Oh no, we fucking MAGA. Let's have a veterans party. Oh no, you're fucking a Proud Boy. Let's.
Fucking liberal cunt.
Fucking yeah. Oh my god, I've been called libtard, MAGA. Dude, name your fucking. I go back and forth. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. On people calling me names. I'm like, what's wrong with fucking taking care of Americans? And if they're Palestinian, that's another thing too. If they're Palestinian Americans, they should be afforded the same evac just like fucking Israeli Americans. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck. Oh, okay. So you're breaking balls on me, fucking Musa? Is that what it is? How do I ban? Let me ban you again. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, so there you go. You have had 2 individuals that have evac'd, and there's going to be more. I just kind of think, you know who's not on the picture? I've not seen in the picture doing risk. You know who's not?
Who's that?
Do you know who? I'm gonna throw that out there. It's gonna piss off a lot of people. I'm gonna be called a libtard when I do it.
Oh.
No, not W. I think I should be the Speaker of the House. You're either with us or against us. Fucking kill the terrorists. Trump.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's got he's got Trump Force One.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's he at?
Yep. And just to throw it out there, how many mega church pastors got some big ass jets that you could put into use and getting some people back?
You look at my notes, bro, because that's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, was it? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was going to say the biggest ones that talk about taking care of Americans, the ones that talk about our government needing to take care of Americans, are the ones that are sitting on the fucking sidelines shit posting.
Mm-hmm.
You hate fucking DeSantis. You can hate fucking Corey Mills. You can hate whatever group. Hey, the way I see it, if you're fucking rescuing Americans, I don't give a fuck what your party affiliation is. But I do know that the Trump Force One is somewhere in Iowa right now doing a fucking rally.
Yeah. Those rallies are important.
No. Yeah. Again, you're right too. I was going to be the nothing. Where are all these fucking? The Lord told me, fuck, man, Israel's key in the battle of the final days against good and evil, right?
Unless you're a Southern Baptist, absolutely.
But I'm just saying, in all the Lord told me the battle's going to be happening in Israel, and blah blah blah. Why okay? Well then, Joel Osteen, why aren't you fucking picking up Americans?
Right. Yeah.
I know I get some fucking hate. I always do. I always get fucking. Every time I see message requests on Facebook or Twitter, I fucking know it's coming. I know it's coming.
You know it's coming.
I know it's coming. Fucking libtard.
Yep.
And then a minute later, fucking Margot. So I
just eventually with our conversation, somebody's going to eventually be like, why does Massey hate Jesus? He's always saying mean things about Jesus.
I was talking to the Lord the other day and he said, fuck them people. See, that's what I'm saying. If you can break balls on fucking that religion, on anybody's religion in this whole fucking thing, and you're fucking getting pissed off, and that's another thing too, is that you have a lot of individuals that now here's the thing. If you are saying that the Palestinian people need to stop getting fucking, civilians, blah, blah, and like you were saying before, Hamas uses the people.
Mm-hmm.
They use the fucking people as human shields, and also Hamas. But also, it's not a good look on the fucking Palestinians when they're fucking assisting them. It's not a good look on the Palestinians at all. Again, and in fucking war, it fucking sucks to say this, but everybody gets killed. There's, what was it Pip said? With the Lord's will, he will embrace the faithful at the gates. Oh, wow. That's some philosophical stuff. No pun intended. Philosophical from Phil. Philosophical Phil.
Mm.
But yeah, dude, it's fucking pissing me off. Again, the discourse going back and forth between our service members now. And I've been seeing the traffic.
Oh, yeah.
I've been seeing the traffic already with individuals that are in right now that are saying free Palestine. And there are individuals that are going back and forth. And these were the same individuals that recently were just fighting about the fucking vax.
Yeah.
That were posturing their virtues or whatever about the fucking vax.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a fucking picture.
Well, I'm on a whole somehow on a rabbit hole of religious and theological TikTok, and people just delve into this on that whole side of things too. And it's like the hoops that people jump through mentally for either direction can be absolutely insane to me, instead of just calling shit what it is, which is a shitty situation for everybody.
The big thing that I see the most is the back and forth on the comparison of the leadership.
Right.
Look, I know that when 9/11 happened to us,
Mm-hmm.
there were some individuals that didn't give a fuck what our political, what our president at the time, W.
Right.
They weren't shit talking W. There was a lot of people that were like, fucking, hey man, this is fucked up. We're 100%, to the point to where NATO even said, hey, we're going to invoke the article. We had fucking people joining us in Afghanistan from NATO countries that were helping us out, and we're just hey, you can't fucking complain about that. But what I'm seeing now is that whole fucking politeness has changed.
Yeah.
Now you had individuals that said, well, because Netanyahu was like Trump, or not, it's just a whole, dude, how about you fucking take a break? How about you take a couple of weeks to calm the fuck down?
Right.
And stand with the Israeli people on what they just fucking went through. And then further down the road, we could talk about some of the intel failures, or we could talk about if there were intel failures, or we could talk about who assisted what money with what, or who was involved with this. The back and forth also with the billions of dollars that we gave to Iran. Not this $1 billion, but the ones we gave to them before. Yeah. Dude, it's just like fucking... Oh.
Yeah. Well, and something else I've seen a lot of is comparisons. Well, yeah, Hamas might have just done this, but 50 years ago or 30 years ago, Israel did this.
Right.
And I'm like, that's not quite how. Yeah. And that's the thing. If you go historically, I mean, conflict in the Middle East have always been past the line of what we would consider like above board warfare, if there is such a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the tactics have been a lot dirtier and meaner than we would traditionally, use. So Israel's done some terrible shit in the past too, but that doesn't justify the attack. It's apples to oranges, right?
Right. I know exactly. And motherfuckers are lucky World War II didn't have fucking Facebook or Twitter.
Oh my God.
Or whatever. I mean, people. And here's, oh my God, veterans. I get it. The ones that are in now that didn't have an opportunity to deploy, shut the fuck up when people who have deployed pipe in and say something that allow them their experience of the AO of a specific region. Because now what I'm seeing is all the fucking sideline standards and the fucking armchair quarterbacks that wasted, I don't know, that were in the military that made sure that they got cushy fucking jobs while everyone was doing multiple rotations in the fucking GWAT, now have opinions. They like to talk shit.
Yeah.
I kind of don't understand. I understand the study. I understand the academia part. When you start, and I'm seeing this online. Once you start fucking ragging on dudes that have been on a couple of rotations anywhere in the Middle East, you got to shut the fuck up. I mean, it is not everyone's warmongering, bro. What the fuck do you think you're in the army for?
Yeah.
Well, why did you join? Why did you join a service that is ground base, closing with the enemy, and taking them out?
GI Bill.
What I'm saying is I looked at some takes today. I was kind of like, there was one guy, and I didn't want to fucking. He's cool. I mean, we're cool, and I don't want to fucking dime him out. I don't want to say this, but he was going back with somebody else, and the person that he was going back and forth with, the guy was like, well, when did you come in? I was like, oh, I just came in I spent this much time in the school, and I spent this time in academia, and I'm like, and I'm looking at the back and forth, and I'm saying, oh man, dude, don't fucking do it. This guy, my friend that you're talking to, this guy's got fucking several deployments under his belt. It's just like fucking, oh my God. They even, when they talked about up to 2,500 soldiers were going to go in an advisory capacity, immediately my fucking DMs, oh, they're going to send the SFAB. Shut the fuck up, dude. You don't send two aircraft carriers and a marine assault ship to send the SFAB. It's not going to fucking happen. It's if there's a marine assault ship pulling up as well, those are probably the 2,500 motherfuckers that are going to do the shit. You know what I mean? Fuck, man. Bitch, you're gonna be fucking doing gate guard. Shut up.
I used to love with my some of my buddies that were in the Army and Marines that had deployed. They would come back and be sharing stories, whatever. And my favorite thing to do is I was like, you know what I would have done if I was there? Let me tell you how I would have done that better. Oh Jesus, it's fighting mad. So fun. So fun. I mean, I had no idea. Like in my experience, I had a very different military experience, right? Being coasty or whatever. But yeah, those guys are out there. I was like, if I would have been there, you know how I would have handled that situation? Oh, Jesus, man. So mad. But I did it just to be a dick, not because I had actual dog in the fight,
No, I know. Now this watching my friend engage, and I was like, oh my God. It would have been an S-fabulous day if it were exactly. The S-fabs are here. Hi guys. We're the S-fab. We're here to shut the dude, stop. Just stop. The Army misuses the S-fabs as it is. So it just, We have a couple admins that were at one time in the SFABs.
Wow.
It was fucking hilarious. But anyways, yeah. So it's just like, so a second carrier strike group is headed to the Middle East. So
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that's kind of like it. Once you got 2 second carrier, I wonder if they're gonna send any of the. No, I'm gonna say that. Some of the questions of things that I know, I'm like, shit. Wonder if they're gonna. But 2 carrier strike groups, that's a lot of fucking iron.
That is. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, it may be a little more than just a deterrent.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're talking about a country that's not that fucking big, and you're talking about a region, Gaza in the West Bank, that's not that big either, and you're sending 2 fucking carrier strike groups. I know what it is. Because we have people that are going to take advantage. I wonder what we're telling Egypt. And we probably told Egypt, stay the fuck out of this, or we're going to fucking, we're going to fuck you up. You know what I mean?
Right. What I'm always curious about, or I find, especially entertaining, is especially people throwing out their takes and opinions on social media and whatever, for whatever it's worth. And a lot of people don't seem to account and you know as well as anybody, and I think most common sense individuals, that you're only seeing a small fucking portion, a little window of what the fuck's actually going on, right? You get we're getting the big shit, but all the stuff in the background, all the talks behind the scenes, all the intel, all that other stuff, there is so much more going on and playing out that we have no clue until after it happens.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, it's after it happens too, because Belgium just had a terrorist attack. Some guy claiming he was ISIS and threw his ISIS creds on the fucking line and went and shot up some Belgians in Brussels.
Damn.
So there's other shit happening, and I'm just wondering about this. Is that the jihad that's been slow rolling?
Yeah, it seems to be, because there's been, like you said, quite a few. I don't want to say small. Anytime there's a loss of life, it's a big deal to somebody. But I mean, not mass casualties, but there's been pockets of stuff, like you said, kind of slow rolling since last Friday.
Yeah, just I don't know, just weird little shit.
But the air, just the climate it's very weird right now.
Yeah,
just across the galaxy.
Yeah, it is. So what do you think about people fucking talking about it, like people in the in like colleges protesting? And
oh, that's hilarious, dude. College kids in general these days are hilarious to me. I mean, it's just like, you guys are so fucking dumb. And like, I don't know, I was stupid as they come in, in college age too, but holy shit, it's gotten, I feel like it's just unraveling. It's all coming undone.
So well, not only that, but like some of the schools, I guess there was some Harvard student groups that
Harvard Law was one of them, right?
Yeah, that there was a bunch of groups that were supporting. You know who's part of that group? The fucking David Hogg. He's been pretty fucking quiet.
Yeah.
I wonder how come. That's a good thing too. That's a good thing to bring up. Where are these fuckers that were all like, stop Asian hate, stop Jewish hate? How come they're not tweeting? How come they're not posting?
Yeah.
How come they're not saying, hey, this is fucked up? How come?
Well, I think there's a lot of people that are worried about, they don't want to get labeled on either side, right? So they're just keeping their mouths shut. That's as far as they don't want the bad press that would come with standing up for either side, because they're pussies.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously, but there's been some debate, because I guess there's an adult actress that we might know. Her name is Mia Khalifa.
Yep. I've been doing some research since that's the news report.
We've been for science, right? Of course, for science.
Yeah, some right-handed research. Absolutely.
I'm ambidextrous. I won the Fist of Fury competition back in the day, so I'm. Anyways, she was like trashing. Fuck, she got her account pulled from Playboy.
Wrecked. She got wrecked. Yeah.
Her own fucking Playboy channel and all sorts of stuff.
Well, it didn't help her case at all that you had like all kinds of people from all religions, including the Muslim sector, coming out and be like, yeah, everything she said was fucking wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. One guy said, I'm trying to find the fucking, he said something like, I don't take advice from someone who gives head in a hijab. And I'm like, God damn. So yeah, so apparently she tweeted out some shit saying, I guess you should, you know, the freedom fighters or something like that needs to film in vertical, not horizontal. And so she lost her gig. And she got fucking wrecked. Playboy fucking kicked her off her platform. Playboy took her. I didn't even know she had a fucking channel.
It's crazy.
As a matter of fact, that guy you're talking about, that stuff. Let me. Here's what. Dude, it's hard to look for something under Mia Khalifa without having a slew of shit that will get your page banned. That's why I'm like, fuck. We just
gotta be very, very careful on what
I gotta be careful. Exactly. I'm like, Mia Khalifa. Let's see what's that. Oh my God. You gotta say Mia. You gotta be specific in that stuff. And I'm like, holy shit.
Israel.
So it's like,
they don't call you magic fingers for nothing, sir.
Exactly. exactly. Cthulhu ain't got nothing on me. Anyways, so like you were saying, I think it was a Muslim scholar that was talking about it. I found the video. I pulled up Mia Khalifa Muslim scholar video, and I had an interesting fucking array of
which sadly enough, that specific search is still gonna pull up a lot of things.
Exactly. I was like, all right, let's do a window cap. Let's not do a window cap. Wait. so I'm gonna play the video of what Mia Khalifa said, and a Muslim scholar has decided to. So this is not the right. Hopefully, this is the right fucking video. If porn shows up, hey, it's not me, man.
Blame me.
Israel has only been a state since 1948. Palestine is thousands of years old.
Sorry, Mia, you are wrong. Israel is 3,000 years old, 75 years young. And this is not coming from a Jew, but from a proud Muslim. The prophets of God whom I believe in were Israelites. A significant number of these prophets disseminated their teachings in the land of Canaan, a land which Joshua bin Nun later renamed Israel. And then King David proclaimed Jerusalem as the nation's capital. Yes, Mia, it wasn't Donald J. Trump, it was King David. Even Jesus of Nazareth, Mia, called the land Israel in the Gospel of Matthew. The Roman Emperor Hadrian expelled Jews from Israel, erasing the name Judea. He supplanted it with the Roman Latin term Syria Palestina, which evolved into Palestine. Similarly, the city of Shechem was changed to Neapolis or Nablus, which means in Roman Latin, new city or new place. The Jewish people, dear Mia, are not foreign colonialists in the land of Israel. I wish you to inform your audience that Israelis and Palestinians ought to coexist peacefully, and that peace is the only way, not marring history or disseminating falsehoods. Please share this video as it may reach Mia and others so that they know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Israel has...
There we go. Yeah. So, Pookie says Mia isn't even that hot.
Maybe true, but she does things, sir.
She's a barracks 8, 7 or something like that. Maybe
she's a solid Alaska 9.
So yeah, so that there you go. And I did share because somebody brought that up to my attention. They're like, you should look up this. I'm like, yeah, I've been looking at it. Oh my God, stop. Tell me exactly what to look up.
Right. No, in an attempt to I don't want to say play devil's advocate, but I think just trying to give people a fair shake, even if they're stupid. I think a lot of people they don't realize how entrenched Hamas is into the Palestinian people, right? It's so deeply entrenched in it. And I think a lot of the sympathy comes from the Palestinian people that are caught in the crossfire, so to speak, that are paying the price because of what Hamas has done. And I think that's where a lot of it's misguided Free Palestine stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. No, it totally makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think they realize that, if people could stand up and force Hamas out, will them out, but it's so complicated and nuanced. But I think people just, especially in the day and age that we're at with just these bleeding hearts that want a virtue signal for everyone. It was like, oh, well, you have a people that are trapped in this, so that's obviously they're the ones that need to be protected, as opposed to seeing the bigger picture. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, even the president of Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, even said, I think it was like yesterday or something like that he's like, these motherfuckers don't represent us. They don't represent Palestinians. They don't represent the Palestinian people. He actually condemned it.
Yeah,
he condemned it more than fuck. He's been condemned. He condemned it way earlier, a lot earlier than some people in our own government did.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, and even another social media influencer said that it's so fucking sick that Mahmoud Abbas is demanding the release of hostages before Alexandria Cortez fucking AOC fucking did, and the squad.
Yeah.
So
and at least on paper, Israel, they've done airstrikes, but they're giving the people, I know Hamas has been interfering extensively, but a chance to get out of where they're going to be striking and evacuate. You know what I mean? And like, if they really didn't give a shit about all the civilians, they would have just wiped it out from the get-go and not given anybody warning a fuck on. Just wiped it.
Well, and there were some videos that I've seen also of Hamas they're posting fucking shit on their propaganda. Is fucking like getting almost like ISIS with fucking
it's on point. Yeah,
high quality, showing what they're fucking doing, and also showing that they've torn up pipes in their own fucking street to create rockets. They're using some of the stuff. I mean, we send money to them as well, and dude, like, if we're sending money to them and it somehow gets to them. If we're sending money to Palestine and sometime and it gets to fucking Hamas, then we need to fucking check it. We need to
You saw in the list of people that were eliminated, they all half of them had spots. It looked like in Palestinian government, or at least spots of influence in those areas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just. Holly says in Palestine, mostly kids, limited conditions or shit. I can imagine them being older. Yeah, a lot of there is a heavy adolescent population in Palestine, and so god damn, everybody needs to shut the fuck up with their fucking comments about how. Look, it's a fucked up situation that we're not part of. I mean, we are part of. Does that make sense? We're we want to have fucking peace in that region. We want to have fucking coexistence between the different peoples. But Jesus fucking Christ, we pay so much humanitarian assistance there. We fucking Kathy just said we send it into all sides.
Yeah.
There was a fucking, I can't remember what.
Well, I mean, indirectly, isn't the U.S. responsible for quite a few terror organizations around the world? via funding different governments over the years. I'm just throwing that out. Sorry, my bad.
So there's an email that's running around. There's a copy faked ass fucking email that's been going around that I wanted to fucking do this before we went on break.
Okay.
There's an email that somebody posted. Even I said it's a fucking fake, only because I know some of the individuals that would write this email don't talk like this. And there's an email that's out. It's fake. Okay, guys, this is fake. Otra vez in español. in English, it is a fucking fake. So supposedly this fucking thing has been revealed that we're concerned that soldiers do not want to die for calling a rise of anti-Semitism. This is some of the most bullshit fucking propaganda shit that I've ever fucking seen. I can't believe somebody would even try to. I mean, just by looking at how somebody wrote it, the style of it was written, who the fuck writes it, how generals write anyways.
No.
We have let's put it this way. We in the WTF Nation have contacted and corresponded with generals, and they don't write like that. They don't write that. They don't write that at all.
No.
So if you see a fucking quote unquote leaked email, it's fucking fake as shit. It's nah. We're paying alimony on a marriage we didn't have. Brother, fucking, I feel you. As a divorce enthusiast, whew, man. It was produced by the Tasnim news agency, which is affiliated with the Iranian military. So it's like, okay. Again, we're gonna take a break right quick and let's hit the head, smoke them if you got them. Hit the latrine, because I know there's some individuals that don't know what a head is. And then
Mia knows what head is.
Yeah, exactly that. Maybe we need to have that Maybe we didn't have that Muslim scholar come on as a guest and shoot the shit about it, because he seemed like it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to discuss it. But anywho, all right, take a break right quick. We'll be right back. Refill your glasses and shouts. See you. Seeing us. We don't want to be back in a second.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
Come back down to me.
Tell me when you lost your way, 'cause it's so bad. I won't see you when I pray, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Is it what you want? Is it what you needed now? Is it what you breathe? Is it what you're bleeding now? Is it what you feel? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you wanted? I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Hello, you. Will you come back down to me? Hello, you. Will you come back down? Hello, you. Won't you come back down to me? Hello, you.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
And we're back.
Yes, sir.
Last half of the Monday edition. One more topic to discuss.
I enjoyed the first half, by the way.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. This second thing is now we're going to go back to the politics side of this.
Oh, shit.
All right. So we all know that fucking, obviously members of our own fucking Congress are doing their own shit now. They're all protesting or supporting or whatever. Day of Rage bullshit. What's the name? Rashid Tlaib put a fucking Palestinian fucking flag right in front of her fucking office. Which, look, if you've been voted in as a member of our Congress, your job by the voters, by the voters, by the voters,
The way it's going, it's by the borders.
Yeah, exactly. If you've been elected by the voters to represent your constituents and your district and your fucking country, then you represent that. Don't fucking represent another flag. Don't represent another fucking office. Now, I'm not going to drag Rashid Tlaib because everyone knows that she was fucked up for posting that fucking Palestinian flag next to her office door. But I am going to fucking talk about Brian Mast, Representative Brian Mast, who was who had claimed that he had served in the U.S. Army, which he did, and with the Israeli Defense Forces. And
Okay.
so he walked into Congress wearing, it's not even a complete uniform either. It's like I don't know, they don't wear their uniforms complete, I guess. Anyways. Yes.
Oh.
Look, it's not a good fucking look. It is not a good look whatsoever when our adversaries are saying that we have members of the Israeli government working within our government to affect policy in the Middle East. This is not a good fucking look.
No.
Second, he was he worked in a group called the SAR-L, which is like an auxiliary volunteer organization. It's like I brought this up to some friends of mine, and they got a little offended. Not offended, but they were just breaking balls. They're like, "Hey, I was in." It's the equivalent of like the Civil Air Patrol or the Sea Cadets.
Oh, Sea Cadets.
That would be that would be like me running around in my former police explorer uniform to fight for the police.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who do we got in the fucking chats again? Jesus freaking. Hang on for a second.
Okay.
Let me deal with a fucking spammer right quick, and I don't want to window cap a spammer.
I just want more spells. That's I'm getting. I've gotten so many spells from our chats. to get my exes back, to get my girlfriend back.
It depends. What's the definition of getting back, though? Relationships can sometimes be a blessing to us, or could be a big lesson. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used the spell and got my ex back, and coincidentally, so did my herpes.
Yeah, exactly. There's something else that I got back. Let me go ahead and you're fitting to get banned. Celia Blue Mountie. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, so I'm just not gonna. Yeah, I'm just not even gonna. Where the fuck's it at? Where's the comment at? Did somebody already get it already?
I don't know.
Do you see it?
I only see it on YouTube, and it's under the Restream bot, so I don't know where it came in.
I think somebody might have already snagged it. I think one of the admins already got it. Hang on, let me see. Sorry about this, guys. I appreciate your patience, but we don't like those spammers. We don't want to cast no. Oh wow, fucking A, dude. Shit, damn. The admins are on it. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Fuck yeah, dude. Damn. The admins on U.S. Army WTF Moments are fucking rocking it. Damn. Hey, let me add some special spice to this by banning her ass. There we go. Oh. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. It's fucking whatever. So, real quick. Anyways, it's a group. It's a group of individuals that you go and help, and I got the website up, and there were some individuals that hit me up on the DMs because I called them out. I said, hey, this is fucking bullshit, dude. Don't fucking, I get it. You want to represent and you want to show your support for the IDF and Israel, but support it like fucking everybody else does. This gives the appearance that we have members of foreign militaries within our Congress.
Yeah.
And it's not, like I said, it's not a good look. It basically is providing and assisting IDF bases in a logistical support role. That's it.
No, okay.
It's not like, I don't know.
Why, when did our government elected officials start becoming fucking individuals? Because they're not supposed to be, right? They represent their areas that they're from in their place in the government, but Congress is a group, right? The Senate is a group. They're not supposed to be like these individual people with their opinions and shit that they flaunt out on social media. What the fuck ever.
Right, exactly.
Do your job, vote accordingly.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that. I'm cool with you supporting Israel. Don't get me wrong. I'm cool saying
yeah.
Fuck Hamas. And I'm cool, hey, fucking destroy Hamas. All fucking for that. Love it. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
But you walking around in fucking a uniform like that, you're fucking nah. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that because again, all it does is it presents It presents a reputation that, or presents an image that we have members of four members. Because again, I'll fucking pull out my Police Explorer uniform that I wore when I was a kid, when I used to be, it's like Sea Cadets and stuff like that, and then say, hey, don't defund the police, support the blue shit. You know what I mean? People would be like, what the fuck's he doing wearing a cop uniform? He's not even a cop. Kind of like how Herschel Walker, how he wore his shit. It's just like, imagine all of us if we were wearing the same fucking, and of course, moi, yours truly, I made a comment myself, and I said the same thing, and I'm like, here, how about this? Let me show you let me say what he made this speech supporting, talking about the atrocities, and here's what I put. For you guys that don't know, I'm on X, the Grand Admiral of Propaganda. The IO guy is who is my @. And I said, dude, take that uniform off and rep this country supporting Israel correctly.
Yeah.
You endorsing in uniform of another nation, although allied for Jim Jordan, because that's another thing too, he was saying why he thinks Jim Jordan should be speaker, is fucking wrong.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm not cool with that, dude. I am not fucking cool with that. Everyone's like, well, good, he should be able to wear it. No, I don't fucking think so. You're a representative of this country. You're representative in our Congress. Dude, so what other dual citizen uniform personnel do we have? Imagine if we start wearing their shit. Imagine if they. What if somebody was an American, naturalized American that served in the Turkish armed forces, or served in the German armed forces, or served in Ukrainian military? What the fuck then? So all of our Congress people are going to be walking around wearing the fucking different uniforms of what they were, whatever.
Or what if it was a defected KGB?
Exactly. Well, that's Jen Psaki. Anyways, that's there's a picture of her in social media of her wearing a fucking Russian babushka hat and whatever. And of course everyone's like fucking. It's embarrassing. It's cringe. It's fucking some of the comments that I got. I'm going to give him a pass for the antics of Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib. And I said, then there needs to be a hallway cleansing of their flags as well.
Yeah. But some of it just, it's intentional though. I mean, it's to get attention on them and get cameras on them to get out whatever the fuck they want to say. Like there's nothing, no other thought beyond that, ruffling some feathers to get attention.
Bro, even Stephen Miller, fucking Trump's mongoloid fucking dude, even said the same thing. I mean, he's just like, he even said this. He's like, dude, what the fuck you doing? Oh, by the way, Brian Mast is a Republican, so before everybody goes after me and shit about, oh, you're going after, he's a Republican. You don't wear a fucking, I can't believe fucking I'm posting something Brian Miller fucking, Stephen Miller said. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It's a fuck, dude, just fuck, stop. Just, it looks performative. It looks like you're just posting for fucking clout. That's all it looks like to me.
Yep.
Which, all the comments, there was somebody that's told me that as well, you're supposed to give the uniform back.
Oh, yeah?
Like after you're done with your auxiliary service with the SRL, you're supposed to give it back. You're supposed to.
Probably to keep people from doing what the fuck he's doing.
Exactly. Oh my fucking God, dude. It's fucking just stop. It's everyone's like,
that's crazy. Yeah, it's if that hadn't even come across my feed, but that's insane. And I'm pretty, what the fuck ever when people do shit like that. But it seems like it's getting more and more, like I said, of people wearing it. And when I said a minute ago about individuals, I just mean like members of Congress that are like, they're pushing their own personal, whatever fucking bullshit they have, as opposed to the betterment or the best interest of their, like you said, their constituents or the people they're supposed to be representing. Right. It's I don't know. It's for attention grabs and fucking camera clicks, man.
Yeah. Space Force, man, the fucking Space Force has been active, man. They're fucking, they got some good news. I'll wait for the Space Force to post their shit and have their show. You guys watch for, wait for changeover.
I want a Space Force uniform. I'm gonna start wearing that shit on here.
So isn't that what Grand Admiral Thrawn wears? or whatever the stormtroopers? I'm just kidding.
Right. That's what I assumed. Yeah.
Space Force says Jane Fonda took pics with the NVA and nothing happened to her. Why do you think nothing will happen to the squad? Exactly that. That's another thing too. Well, Jane Fonda took advantage of a situation to get clout, just like former secretary, whatever the fuck his name is, John Kerry, when he testified before Congress and threw his medals in the fucking trash or whatever. Yeah. Did the same fucking shit talking about Vietnam and all that. At that time, it was very polarizing, and that's how they built their fucking clout. I guarantee it. Jane Fonda will not be told where her funeral will be at, because there's going to be a lot of Vietnam veterans that are going to want to fucking attend it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It's one or two anyway.
Yeah, one or two. Yeah, exactly that. I mean, if you've ever been to a VFW and you see Hanoi Jane Target on the urinals, that way you make sure you pee in her face. That way you can R. Kelly and all of the. So you could be her face.
I held that one back. You beat me to it.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. This is like fucking what the fuck. There's everyone taking advantage of this stuff for performative stuff. I'm like, fuck, you don't have to. You don't have to.
You just wait till later this year when I leak my sex tape.
Wow. a lot of lotion happening. Is that what you're saying?
There's a lot of crying and
yeah, dude, man, you don't have to fight. Like I said, you do not have to. Again, I other uniforms that you've worn, whatever. Fuck, who's next? Fucking somebody who works for UPS or worked for UPS that's gonna wear their uniform, because oh my dude, it doesn't need to get that ridiculous. Again, the voters did not vote for you to fucking show off in your fucking. Might as well fucking just show up in your fucking uniform then. Yeah. I'm gonna wear my old. I'll pick a uniform, either a BDU, a DCU, a ACU with UCP, or ACU with OCP. I'll just show up to run for office, and shit's all hell to have a basket anyways, because fucking you got fucking George Santos that's fucking running around, who's been busted for that dude is like more fucking stolen valor than fucking Brian Mast fucking posting it in his USO Israeli USO whatever, or his volunteer uniform. I shouldn't say it's called the SAR-L program, but yeah, dude, it's just like fuck, or just mix them. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
your BDU pants with some dress.
Yeah, exactly, with a dress top. Yeah, with Crocs.
With Crocs.
Crocs. It's just fuck, dude. It's like, this doesn't have to fucking be like this. And of course, I'm gonna get a bunch of shit for it. Oh no, man! How come you just didn't? Yeah. So, it looks like
I went to a leadership school I went to Senior NCO Academy on an Air Force base. I start throwing on an Air Force uniform because I was there for fucking few months. Right? Be about the equivalent.
Yeah, exactly. Or my service working with special operations units in naval special warfare. I'd be like me wearing some of the shit that they said that I could wear it, and I won't give it back. And I start walking around with these fucking digital uniforms that say Navy, NSW, and all this other shit. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you a fucking SEAL?" I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to write a book, but anyway,
showing up with your snorkel and bag of
what's some fucking flip flops or some flips, some flippers. But yeah, dude, it's like dude, it's okay. You don't have to be performative. You could fucking. You don't have to fucking. We know that you support Israel. We all fucking support Israel in the war against Hamas. We fucking all got it. We got it. That's right.
But he does more.
Yeah. It was just a fucking flex, dude. It just pissed me off. It just pissed me. It's just like, dude, you don't have to fucking do that, man. You do not have to fucking do that.
Yeah. So. And other than, I don't know this, like, sincere question, other than like media blowback, there's really no other type of like backlash or like, it's not against violating anything that I know of. Like, really, is it that you're aware of? Is there any type of like repercussions that could come from that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've not seen anything either that you can or cannot wear that. I mean, it'd be no different. I mean, that's a little overboard. But it'd be just the same as some of the guys that wear their Navy SEAL trident, on their lapel, or their cross rifle. Some guys you see wearing their ribbon from like a Bronze Star or a Purple Heart or some shit like that, or on their lapel.
Right.
Their Special Forces crest or whatever unit they served with, whatever is it just to add on to? I don't know. I'm not the guy that has the DD-214 on the back of their truck. Right. You know what I mean? I don't. There's guys that. you know, okay, yeah, we got it. You did this Super Space Force Ranger stuff, shit, and yes, we know, Super Sniper, Special Forces Ranger, you know, underwater basket weaving fucking tabs and shit, and they all got fucking their shit on there, and every Glock Sig fucking sticker in the back, so you know that's a loot drop. So all that shit, you know, I don't do that. I think personally it's overboard. I think it's like,
right. Yeah, but that's also not addressing, you know, the nation on a public platform via your official position.
Yeah, exactly. Wearing that uniform like that, I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit. I can't believe you fucking saying that. Well, you know, tough shit. That's the way I fucking feel about it. I don't think you should fucking wear that stuff. And also the guy's like talking about banning assault rifles anyway, so
right.
Yeah, exactly that, Gary. It's a little bit different than wearing an accoutrement than the whole fucking uniform. So yeah, exactly that.
And for some reason, it popped in my head. It reminded me of, so when I was graduating our A school, MOS school, whatever you want to call it, my grandfather decided he was going to come out, and I didn't even put two and two together. He was a retired colonel, like or whatever, and he was just my grandfather. He never really talked about it much, but he was a giant dickhead anyway. But he shows up in full fucking dress, whatever, and I hadn't told anybody there was a colonel.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that just makes me think of that. Like, I was like, why the fuck did you wear that damn uniform? There was no need.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's because the protocol officer got butthurt that a fucking colonel, retired colonel from the Marine Corps showed up. And Navy kind of holds a little bit more tradition to stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I got a nice talking to from the command master. So
exactly. Because they want you to. He said, "Do they have a qualify badge?" No, they don't. I don't know. But yeah, again, I'm just like, dude, that's not cool. That's not cool. So as of 38 minutes ago, currently, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken announced Biden's travel to Israel as humanitarian situation in Gaza grows more dire as Israel prepares for a possible ground attack. The IDF has not conducted a ground assault at this moment, and the president canceled his trip to Colorado. And so,
do you think the ground assault is coming? Because I know it was supposed to happen initially. What was it, 24 or 48 hours ago? And they've been pushing, giving people time to evacuate and other stuff going on. Do you think the ground assault is going to happen in Gaza?
Two things. Yes, and probably limited. I take that back. 3 things. Yes, probably limited. And if somebody fucks up a deal, it'll be a full on.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So if somebody fucks something up, yeah, okay, we'll do limited. We'll run around. We'll provide humanitarian. We'll rat out Hamas. Yeah. But then again, I just can't imagine somebody flying over here during 9/11 to try to calm us down either. I that's my biggest. It's a 50-50 thing for me. It's like 50-50. Right. Netanyahu might just say, "Fuck this. Hey, appreciate you coming. Love you, mean it, but we're going in." You know what I mean? That you're fucking done. So that's my thing. It's just like it'll be either limited or a fucking full on, depending on who fucking breaks up whatever deal. And I think right now, nobody realized that Israel had that shit just waiting for that fucking stuff to happen. You know, like not waiting, but every military should be prepared in response to whatever their sovereignty. Whenever their sovereignty is attacked, they had every right. But I just can't fucking imagine, dude. That'd be like them coming to us or somebody coming to us telling us to calm down after 9/11. Which this attack here, this is not like it's not like a fucking couple of dudes just fucking shooting somebody at the border. Or a suicide bomber going off and hitting a checkpoint. This is a fucking massacre.
Yeah.
Almost, I would say we're probably looking at close to a couple of thousand dead as the numbers, and I'm just estimating because so far it's been like I think like 1,500 or something like that the round, and it just keeps going up with Americans, up to 30 or something like that. I haven't looked at the official stats because they keep changing. The last time it was like 15, now it's close to 30. But again, I don't, go ahead, dude. I mean, getting punched in the fucking face and then somebody coming up telling you shouldn't punch back.
Yep.
What would you do? What would you do? You know what I mean?
You just turn the other cheek. It's cool, bro.
It'll be fine. You don't have to really just do this. What's wrong? I don't know why I'm talking like that, but it's just wrong. So anyways, all right. Well, shit. Fucking shit's already that time. What time is fucking flying, man?
Yeah.
You talk too much. At any rate,
I'm gonna get a message from you later, like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up when we're on the show.
Exactly. You're listening to the Monday edition with myself and Messi. And, of course, tomorrow is Pop Culture Warrior with Michael Carrasquillo, also known as CQ, the Pop Culture Warrior, with his co-host, Mad Mike. He's going to be doing the New York Comic-Con coverage with content and all that. More than likely, I know he has a lot on his freaking plate of a lot of stuff. And I know he also did like a fucking matter of fact, let me look at the fucking the station Twitter. And he also did some roundtable interviews too. He sat down and did a pretty fucking baller ass fucking interview talking with something happening in the Buffyverse. Do you like watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Ooh,
yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. So he got, just real quick, I'm only Mike, don't get pissed off. I'm just, fucking just showing. He sat down and did a freaking a sit down with members of the Buffyverse and stuff like that.
Oh shit!
Look at that!
That's
Audible Slayers, the Buffyverse story, New York Comic Con. He was there with the heads of the people, there with the actors, the writer director. Dude, this is some good shit. Buffy, man. I mean, I wonder if it's gonna be like I wonder how much of an offshoot they're gonna do from the original Buffy. You know what I mean? The original, back in the day.
Yeah. I didn't watch the show much, but I loved the movie. Christy Swanson, I had that cutout.
The movie.
On my wall. Oh yeah,
Christy Swanson.
Hell yeah,
Christy Swanson. Woo woo woo. Christy. Well, that Buffy. You're not talking about Sarah Michelle Gellar.
She wasn't bad either.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's my original. Yeah.
Yeah. Freddie Prinze, we're just breaking balls, dude. Don't get fucking pissed off at us because we're talking about, he also plays Kanan Jarrus on Rebels. Looking forward to trying to get him on there too. So, anyways, yeah. So CQ is sitting there. Doing all the interviews, sitting at the roundtable interview. That's so freaking awesome. Just it's also good just to see WTF Nation Radio there on the press box.
Oh yeah,
that's just so fucking awesome. So he's getting all the deets, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone I think is looking forward to seeing what he's got, and what content's on the way. So, and then of course we have Wednesday, the Smoke Pit with TZ and Radar. The squad leader sergeants, rubber meets the road, axe meets the stone, smoking at the Smoke Pit, which is why it's called that. Exactly what Joe's talking about is what these guys talking about. Then, of course, Sergeant's Time with myself and Spinky. And then Friday Night Freedom is a bye week. Hey, look, Cos works his ass off. I mean,
he does.
Bad. He where he works his ass off. So it was either do a late show or just not whatever, and he just made the call. I make sure that the hosts, they can make their call, use their judgment on that. He would rather just not do a show than have a bad show. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So anyways, and then of course the sports bar with all the Taylor Swift, all the sports commentary. The chat, our office chats have been funny with the Tailsea drama going on.
So much.
Yeah, exactly. With King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? And then of course myself and Massey on Mondays. And so again, yeah, I think the next it was a toss up. It was either attend AUSA in DC.
Mm-hmm.
And flex our forces there, or flex our forces to the New York Comic Con, which I think the Comic Con was a better deal.
Yeah. And CQ's loaded with content, man. He's good to go for a while.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I think looking at it, talking with some other individuals, talking with other military influencing podcasters and mill media, mill meme influencers, whatever you want to call it. We're thinking about. I'll fucking make the announcement. We're going to crash AUSA next year. We're thinking about doing we're going to be there. So
nice.
So does that mean you and Pookie Friday night? What? Friday night? No, not Friday night. This Friday night, because it's a bye week. I just said that, Holly. Friday Night Freedom is a bye week. Did I not say that, or did I say that? I didn't fucking...
You said it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you said it.
All right, I just want to make sure. Fuck, I thought I only took one edible. But anyways, but yes, this is a bye week. So yeah, Pookie, Friday Night Freedom, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, So I think that's it, man. Yeah, I think, like I said, so next week, anyways, next year, it was either hit the New York City Comic Con and flex everything we had there, or it was either go to AUSA. And judging by that fucking comment that the commander of the 1st Armored Division said that pissed off a lot of people, I think we're better off we don't want to be side of that drama. So me and Spanky will probably talk about that on Thursday anyway. So
You would love to be in the middle of that drama. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, exactly that, dude. Come on, I'm a drama enthusiast. I'm a drama, divorce, and baby mama, side chick, fucking ex-wives enthusiast. So
enthusiast. Yeah.
Dude, you got to be, man. You got to be enthused about it. You got to be in a good mood. It's got to be,
You got to enjoy the shit show.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I'm also, that's kind of like what I did in the Army anyways, creating shit, and making people fight back each other, fight back and forth, getting people excited and want to shoot at you, and then you shoot back and go, ha, ha, So,
yeah.
I think the last update we got, there was one thing that I wanted to fucking talk about, and I think it's I think it was the Kyiv Independent. We didn't do a Kyiv update.
Oh no, we didn't.
Ukraine update from the Kyiv Independent.
I was talking too much.
Yeah, it's because we're blabbing left and right. The source of all news out of Ukraine, and in their going fight against the Russian aggression and invasions. I'm looking here through the fucking. They have a graphic up already, and I think it's just updated as of when did they update it? I just want to make sure that we're not over. I don't want to go over the. Not late for changeover, ready to step in. Put us in, coach. Hey, Lip, have you guys checked out the Space Force chat? Yeah, podcast they did yet so far? Late for changeover with the Space Force guys?
I have not.
Oh man, they're a fucking crack up, man.
I am really terrible about doing anything after like 5 o'clock in the evening for the most part. Like as far as like it's usually all kids shit on my end. So I'm
it's the children's or yeah. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Baby Ice does the same thing for me. Sometimes he's just like, bruh.
Yeah.
So
well, my daughter's doing online school this year, so she's home all the time now. So it's a lot more involved.
All right. So real quick update from the Kyiv Independent, the English source for all things Ukraine out of Kyiv, Ukraine. Here's the Russian losses as of today, as a matter of fact. And so, man, look at all that shit, man. Fuck, dude. 200, dude, you man losing all those fucking soldiers?
Damn, that's a lot.
288,000 fucking soldiers, man. And then 9,000 over 9,000 APVs, over 9,000 vehicles of tanks, fuel tanks, over 4,900 tanks, 6,900 artillery systems, 5,200 UAVs, over 800 MLRSs, over 300 planes. God damn, there's losing a lot of planes too. Over 300 helicopters, 1,531 cruise missiles, 547 anti-aircraft warfare, 981 special equipment. I want to know special equipment. And probably like what, fucking construction shit or something like that, or some electronic warfare. Yeah, 20 boats and one fucking submarine.
One sub.
Sub. I think that's so fucking awesome. That one submarine. One dude. I mean, come on.
That's great.
Does Ukraine even have a standing navy? do they even have do they have like ships and stuff like that?
I have no idea.
So that was, of course, as of today from the Kyiv Independent. Of course, everybody knows that the Kyiv Independent is an online English speaking, and that's where we get all of our news too. Also from the Saint Javelin creator Christian Boris as well. So we get a lot of their information from him too. So But again, don't forget, tune in. I think since we got a bye week, I think Late for Changeover is probably going to be on the main page. Share it again. So that'll rock. That'll be awesome. Or I think Saturday. I can't remember. I got a good schedule. But anywho, thank you guys. Share, like, and follow. Of course, we are on name your platform or on X, YouTube. It sounds crazy. It sounds like Mia Khalifa like when you say we're on X.
You should look into broadcasting on Pornhub.
Do you know what? Can we broadcast on Pornhub?
Pornhub? They have live shit you can do.
They have live streaming. They have live streaming on Pornhub.
I don't know how you hook that up, but
I was about to say, man, I don't want to have 1,000 fucking viruses on my fucking computer, and then
I'll do the research. I'll do the research.
Yeah, and all the hosts will be like, "Fuck that! I'm not broadcasting on fucking Pornhub." You know what I mean? Could you imagine? Oh wait, two dudes. Oh, let's see what fucking happened here. Ew. All they're doing is talking.
I'll take the hit and do the research to find that.
Oh,
out for you.
okay. All right. There you go. So we're on the X app. We're on YouTube at WTF Nation Radio, X at WTF Nation Radio. Like right now, we're broadcasting live on that. We're also on Kick streaming. Each channel of U.S. Army WTF Moments has its own channel. So today we're on Kick, the Monday edition, and every show has their own channel on Kick. And then, of course, the 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. I think the cover sure like to follow. Blabbity blab. There we go, man. So,
yes, sir.
You got anything else, man? Are we good?
No, I think I'm good. I just, I gotta say, I'm enjoying officially being part of the team. It's been a good time thus far.
Your interactions in the chats have been pretty memorable and notable as well. So we appreciate we appreciate.
I stay quiet. Let's. I have a moment.
Oh, you have some good ones. But anyways, U.S. Army WTF Moments only fans. Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's people that have small dick fetishes out there, man. I would be. I could blow us up.
Have a small dick. Or some fucked up feet, for those of us that have used rucksacks and stuff, and we are also rucksack enthusiasts, and my feet are all busted up, busted ass toe looking shit, ingrown toenails and corns and shit.
Postcard dress blue, some water wings, and nothing else, man.
Dude. All right. Well, thanks for listening in. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good night. Shots. See you.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки.
Я скоро одружуся.
Я фанат Шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист. Я свидетель на свадьбе. Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма.
Я кращий друг зі школи.
Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.